We are system integrators and we provide end-to-end solutions for offices, residentials, factories, warehouses, XYZ. And we basically take a service from the start of the project. We do a survey and we suggest what sort of products to go in for. And as per the client's requirement and budgets, we design a solution and then accordingly provide the same. As per the last 10-15 years, CCTV has been introduced in India. Prior to that, there was no real threat for security or something in India. And also one other reason for home owners is that many of the families have become nuclear today, in today's time. 20 years back, the scenario was not the same. So what happens is, obviously if two people are working in the same house, they don't have anyone monitoring the house and the activities happening there. That's one reason why security systems are the upcoming trend now. And for sure they serve the purpose of home security. See, basically cameras, all the cameras that are branded have only one chip that is made by Sony. So be it any brand, the chip is of Sony, which is a good quality product, and it gives a resolution of around 480 TV lines. That's what the resolution we count it to. These are basically analog cameras which are cost effective solutions, and they provide all the things that are needed for your electronic security for homes basically, and not going above the budgets. See, basically I'll just take you through the whole system. How does a CCTV system work? It's basically two cameras that are basically monitoring. The cameras give the feed to the DVR through the cables that are installed. Cameras run on a power supply which has to be provided. So basically what happens is you are spending on your DVR, which is recording data for you. Then you have a hard disk inside the DVR on which the data is recorded. So again, a hard disk will cost you somewhere close to 6,000, which would be a 1 TB, and a DVR cost you 7,000 as I told you. So 7 and 6, that makes it 13,000. Plus the cost of two cameras is 5,000 to 2,500 each. That makes it 5,000. So that roughly takes you to 18,000. And after that, your power supply for your cameras would cost you somewhere close to 800 rupees. That would support 4 cameras. So that makes it around 18,000 plus taxes and the cabling and the installation costs. So that suffices to 22,000 odd. See, static IP is something that is provided by the ISP, that is the internet service provider. So I would not be able to comment on those charges right now because every provider has a different charge for the static IP. We at times get calls from clients who have a budget of 7,000, 5,000. So again, that is something which we face an issue with. But if someone is looking for a system, he should at least be having a budget of somewhere close to 25,000. It will surely increase with time to come. As I told you, why? Because major of the families are nuclear and husband and wife both are working. Kids come home, what are they doing? What is the maid doing? Many a times there is pilferage in the kitchen. So that's one reason why many households are nowadays installing cameras in the kitchen. In fact, I am doing 4 projects with architects for households in the current time. In the next 2 months, my installations would be complete. Again, those are only because there is pilferage in the kitchen. 1, 2, living room is a common space area. And again, there is no question of privacy or something over there. And third is the entrance of the house. To be very frank, we are not targeting households as of now. Why? Because the size of the projects are very small, 1. And 2, the service is, again, it causes an issue for us. Why? Because the household would be spread up in different localities, and we are basically strong in this area. Suppose we do not want to do one house of maybe 20,000, 2 cameras. We do not want to get into that. Reason is we are targeting more of societies today. People do target households, but again, the percentage of households is very less, to be very frank. Hardly 1 to 2% people install it in their house. The other product that is most required by a client in today's time is the video door phone. That is basically why, suppose you're sitting inside your house and you want to monitor who's outside. But there would be no recording in that. You would just be able to talk to the person and listen to him, and from there you can also, there is an option of unlocking your door. That is something which is, so you need not get up from your living room maybe to open a door when you know who it is.